Champions on 3, 1, 2, 3. Champions!
Langhorne reverse layup. She goes under the bucket.
Crystal Langhorne.
Harper scores and is fouled.
I wanted to show pictures to you guys because they're going to be here this spring.
Oh, behind the back pass. Showtime at Comcast.
Marissa Coleman.
Oliver for 3, nothing but net.
Christy Tolliver.
Out to Strickland.
Mara Strickland.
Inside to a wide open Mingo for the easy layup.
Trey Mingo. Cat Lyons for 3.
Did you hear we got our first kick? Good luck, good luck, good luck. Nice job.
You know, if there's ways that we can give an extra smile towards an official, that's going to help us, or just in a way to approach them. And obviously, I mean, he's got a wealth of knowledge.
Hey, George Tolliver, supervisor of officials for the Development League. I came in today primarily to talk to the girls and give them some information, answer some questions about the rules of the game. You can't give them the hip, you can't get this, you can't do that, and how to communicate with officials. I'll share with you things from my perspective, but obviously each of you have your own little nuances that you go through when you're in the game. I really wanted to hammer home that it's very important that they focus on the play and the things that are in their control, and that should there be a situation where they need to communicate with the referee, that they're really talking to another human being and that they need to do it in a diplomatic way. First of all, be diplomatic. As a player, you really aren't allowed to go overt in terms of your actions, what you say or how you say it. So deal with it diplomatically. And as you go into the NCAAs, there's a wealth of pressure because a lot of the referees understand that their performance will determine whether they move on to the next round also. When you communicate, try not to turn and look at them and be overt with your actions, okay? Don't go into that mode. Try and keep it as subtle as possible. Have your communication so that you can talk without getting directly involved with actions and activities. But just a little subtle conversation while it's going on, while you're standing down on the lane, okay? And keep it short and simple. Could you watch number 42 holding my shirt when I come across the lane? That simple, okay? It's a request. Don't say, this is what's going on. You should be, just say, would you watch for such and such doing whatever it is, all right? Now, if we could kind of reconfigure so that everybody's facing the basket here. Over here in my right hand, I have some whistles. So I'm going to help some of you. I'm going to let you be the referee a little bit, because I think the more you understand about positioning, location, what referees, where they're looking at certain times can be of assistance to you also. Marissa, I think you need to be a referee. Come on up here. Dre, I'm going to make you a referee. And Emery, you're a referee. All right, so you go stand over here. All right, Ashley, stand up. Okay, and you have a conversation, okay, and you're a guard and you're out here. Don't turn to the referee and get into that. Just have your communication side to side as we're doing that. Okay, go ahead.
Miss Ref, can you please watch when I'm coming off the screen? I'm getting bumped. I think that's a little illegal.
Okay, then after you get whatever answer it is, then sort of get away and go back to play, okay? Harp, where's Harp? Right here. Harp, come on up here. Now here's your moment as Marissa's going back.
Foul on 15, out the game.
Very good.
34 held me all the way across the lane. I was wondering if you could look for that. You know, it's illegal.
Good communication, all right? You want to be able to pick and choose times to say little, precise things relative to what that issue is.
This is just a quick question. What about when you're talking to them like, yeah, like kind of ignoring you, you know what I'm saying? Like giving you that.
Sometimes that happens. All you can do, again, back to what's in your control, is deliver the message. To say that I'm being held and what happens after that is really not in your control.
You're right.
Listening to George was great today, not only for the players but for us, because you always want to try to get in the minds of officials a little bit and find out what makes them click, what are some key words that you can use.
And here's the biggie, you can't keep doing it all night. There are times that players sometimes will say, well, if they can hold me down here, am I going to be allowed to hold them down there? That's a little stronger message, and no referee really wants it to get to that level, okay?
And sometimes that's hard for me to do, so that might be one thing that may be rung true a little bit. I'm not going to admit it.
So I wish you the very best. I'm going to be up there somewhere cheering, and I'm going to follow you wherever you're going, and I'm with you all the way, so good luck to you this year.
We have to take care of business. First and foremost, this game is the most important one, like we've talked about all season long. Got to have your minds right. And again, it starts our theme with your head, and it starts with your heart. Most importantly, we stick together, all right? We stick together.
Okay, let's start personnel-wise. Shouldn't be any surprises here. Obviously, this is what it's all about, right? Everything they want to do is going to go through those two kids, 5 and 22. Make their life absolutely miserable, and you're going to have a great amount of success.
When they tell you 2 players are going to kill us, 2 players did kill us.
My goodness, Oakley and Super are better than advertised.
They have all 27 of the points.
That they had 2 really good guards that took majority of their shots in. Obviously, that's an area we struggled with this year was our perimeter defense.
There ever a point in the first half where you were just thinking, man, this is we're in trouble here, and we're in danger of getting upset by a 16 seed?
I thought both of them did a tremendous job. I mean, they were excited to play against us, and they weren't intimidated by the name on our jerseys.
Since they've been there, they've been nothing but winners, and I don't know who's going to step up and be the leader or leaders for next year, but these are 2 young ladies that they're very hard to replace.
No offense to Conference State, but we was only up 5. We should have been ahead a lot more points than that.
We really talked about it, obviously, at halftime. Is it any surprise of how their guard played when we talked about coming into this game, 5 and 22? Well, you tell me why they have 30 of our 35 points. Are you kidding me? Guards, are you kidding me? Post players, this is collective team defense. Should never happen. All of a sudden, Kappa gets physical with us. What are you going to do?
In the first half, we were, down. I got hit hard. I was just like, it just became a physical game. I was playing soft.
Every time something bad goes wrong, you look at the officials and you look at us. Look at yourself.
We can't put our heads down like we lost this game. We got to turn it around. We got 20 minutes to play.
Ash, you're starting because, you did a heck of a job that first half, all right?
The coaches said that I was bringing the energy and the intensity that this team needed to get the job done on the defensive end. And I'm a senior, and I know I don't want to go home anytime soon. And, I think that's the way everyone on this team feels.
With this team, I always have great confidence in them. It's just a matter from our end to be able to get in a better rhythm on the offensive end.
They're going to wear you down.
Langhorne going down right, but spin left. It's just easy pickings for Crystal Langhorne.
With talent.
The block, it got us going. It was exciting.
Marissa's block was definitely my favorite of her whole year, just because she sent it, and those girls were killing us the whole game, and I was just so glad that she was able to just straight send that shot out the gym.
Marissa's block, it need to make ESPN top 10. It should be number 7.
Between 4 and 5, I think.
4 and 5.
Yeah.
7. Because the girl was little bitty, Marissa like 6'2".
Just so emphatic. And it was a key point in the game, and that's what's important.
She blocked it, she definitely put some, oh!
Best all-around player on this basketball team, showing us a little something. The great hand and well-deserved. A lot of these Maryland fans cheering for Rashida Suber.
You know, it's kind of cool when you see the Maryland fans get up and give these kids a standing ovation because they really appreciate the skill level and the heart desire of Coppin State.
I think that it was a fair assessment that I played well today.
Talk about survive and advance. That's exactly what Maryland did. They're going to have to play a lot better when they take on Nebraska on Tuesday.
That I already know you know this. You know, against better teams, you start out the first half the way you did. I mean, you know, better teams will bury you. Back to class tomorrow. All right? Yay! All right? I don't know about you, but I'm expecting that we're going to miss some class. All right, so we got to take care of business on the front end here, being smart with the schedule.
I mean, honestly, I think we learned that every team's going to come out strong. We learned that we got to be ready to play. We're going to be ready to play.
What did I learn? Oh, Lord. Nunu, what we learned?
That it's not going to get any easier.
Yeah, that's not going to get easier, and we get in the seniors for everybody. But the seniors, most importantly, we got to play every last minute, last breath, whatever, to the maximum.
It's over, so now we got round 2, and I'm excited.
I'll tell you, I do love this time, and this is really what it's all about. How are we? Game time. This is where you see where champions are made of, and you know, I think from our players' end, we know what kind of winners they are, and as a coaching end, we always know that we're so prepared. And March is where it's at. This is where your competitiveness, your desire, your passion, your willingness to lay it all out there from a coaching end, a playing end. This is what it's all about. This is our night. It's our party, our home, our time to shine. You go have a ton of fun. Here we go, y'all. Get it.
Go, y'all.
Here we go.
Get it.
Day for this, y'all.
Champions on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Champions! Woo!
Short memories are a good thing. Perry, that's her shot from the free throw line.
Jay was balling today. She was just confident. She went strong, and it was just great to see Jay play like that.
Tolliver thought about it, then said Perry has an easier shot.
Jade played a great game today. Everybody started to play off her. They started to get Jade's mojo.
Hester gets it blocked by Perry.
Jade was awesome in the first half. She came up with a lot of big buckets to stop their runs, and for her to come in with that confidence and to put the team on the back, honestly, in the first half meant a lot for us.
Griffin is on her. Perry scores over Kelsey Griffin. And Perry has 8 points.
Jade was a tremendous lift for this team, and you know, the fact that she was ready to play, and you could see it on her face, and you know, she was not going to be denied.
And it looks like they're having fun playing ball.
Boy, Newman with terrific hustle to keep it going.
I mean, she a hustler. Not like that kind of hustler, but she a hustler, homie.
Ashley was awesome tonight. I think she definitely dictated what we did on the defensive end. She got us going, and she came up with some big plays.
Ashley continues to show and display her toughness, and you know, she always seems to be, you know, banged up here, nicked up, but I'll tell you, I mean, she's got a heart of a warrior.
Ashley's had so many injuries. She's a fighter. You know, she's played the most consecutive games, is a record here at Comcast, so she's going to play through anything, pain or not.
Newman for 3. Buries it.
Oh my goodness, I think that was like a momentum changer because I got so hyped when she hit that 3. I was like, yeah, Nunu.
That got us going, that got the crowd going, and that gave us a lot of momentum.
Timeout is taken as the lead has erupted into a 15-point bulge.
She had the play of the game, definitely, with the dive and hitting into the 3. And Ash brings that to every single game, and it's just like we're in the spotlight now, so we actually see what type of stuff that Ash brings every day.
Terps have scored the last 11 points in this game, and now lead it by 15.
This is a very important possession right now for Nebraska because they want to stop the run. You either do it by knocking down a shot or you call timeout.
Oh, driving right by Tolliver. Nice play by Vonnie Turner.
Nebraska did everything we expected them to do. They came in here with nothing to lose. They played free. They played incredibly hard.
When things are not going well for you.
Oh, three-pointer. They needed that.
You know, every time they got down, they didn't drop their shoulders. They didn't hang their heads. They circled the wagons, made a couple shots, and got a couple defensive stops in a row, which got them right back into it.
Nice running play by Montgomery, beating the Maryland post down the floor.
And a timeout taken by the Terps. Not too long ago, they're up 15. Now they're up 2.
Nebraska did have a lot of fight. They're a great team. They weren't going to give up. We were up 15, and they fought right back, and they kept fighting back and fighting back. But, it's only going to help us in the long run.
And Maryland will take the slimmest of leads into the locker room. They were up by 15, but Nebraska ended on a 16-2 run.
Gotta get those stops.
Halftime, obviously it was a real tight game, and we were nervous as far as what Coach B was going to say. I really thought she was going to chew us out and get her hair going and be really mad because we were playing bad defense at one point. But, I think she just put things in perspective.
You don't want to lose your message. You come in and you yell and scream every time. Your message is not going to be heard. So just wanting to stay calm and confident, because I knew we had another great 20 minutes that we were going to be able to play. What are you telling yourself in your head right now? All right, because it's critical to your next 20 minutes. All right, if you need some mojo, go touch Jade. All right, because where her mind is the right place. All right.
Jade's mojo. Well, that's what Coach B said at halftime, because I had hit all my shots.
Jade's mojo is how great she was playing. She came out and she played just like a senior is supposed to play in these last few games, and she really brought the energy tonight for this team. Harry's mojo, we talked about before the game, this is our last game here, and I remember Jade was just saying, we just need to play hard, and she did, and she played a great game tonight.
We've got to be the aggressive ones going to the rim. Being aggressive with what we're doing.
At halftime, I was just disappointed in my performance, mainly disappointed in that I let the fact that I wasn't knocking down shots affect the other things I could do. I wasn't rebounding, I wasn't defending, and just kind of getting myself back into it and ready for the second half.
I thought at halftime, Marissa really, just took it to heart. I think she knew she wasn't going to play a worse half in the second half, that she was going to come out and she was going to give us the energy and the boost that we needed.
She's just thinking about what she needs to do, how she needs to improve, and she's never going to be down on herself. She's just that type of player who's going to come back.
Marissa's one of those players that's so passionate. She thrives on situations like this where we're playing bad and we need someone to pick us up.
Coleman is a freight train coming down the lane. She's big, strong, athletic.
Coleman takes it to the hole and scores.
She was amazing. It was like boom, 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 back to back to back. I was like, yeah, Riz, definitely. She got the crowd into it and the team back into it.
Coleman left open for 3, drains it.
Marissa, there's so much you can say about her. She puts this team on her back whenever she needs to, and that's something that I've been telling her all year long. And I'm just like, you have the power to take over a game anytime you want to, and tonight she did that.
Coleman, bigger than Burke, takes a step around her and puts in the 2.
Anytime you get the ball, you just want to shoot it because you're in that zone and you have a feeling it's going to go in. And once I knocked down my first couple baskets in the second half, I had a lot of confidence for the rest of the half.
I think Coleman is the key to this game because she can do everything. No player on the court has her skill set.
And Marissa can impact a game in so many ways, and the fact in that stretch where she's scoring for us, she's defending, she's rebounding, she's blocking shots, and she can't be denied. And I think that's the biggest thing with Marissa. She's a matchup nightmare. How do you stop her when she's in that group with her size, with her versatility, with her strength, her power? She's just a special player to watch when she impacts the game like that.
Great defense right there by Coleman, denying the lane and the finish.
Marissa Coleman going to go to the line. She has come alive here in the second half. So the University of Maryland, erasing the pain of losing in the second round last year, beats Nebraska 76-64.
Out of College Park! Woo! Out of CP, baby!
Out of College Park, right? Yeah, last game in Comcast, boohoo, we're sad about it, but more importantly, we're ecstatic to get out of College Park, to get this hump off our back, to get out of the second round where we lost last year. So that was our goal starting the tournament, was to get out of College Park.
Langhorne, Harper, Newman, and Perry playing their final games in College Park.
Everyone keeps asking us, like, how did it feel the last time to play at Comcast? I mean, honestly, we care, but we really don't. We cared about getting out of Comcast because that's been our motto this whole time, like, get past the second round, get on to Spokane.
We're out of College Park. That's all we have to do is get out of College Park.
Kind of ironic because, you know, we're undefeated here, but the biggest thing was just they wanted to advance.
It's all smooth sailing from here. We got out of College Park. We out of College Park.
We are so excited to be leaving College Park. You know, that was our goal. It was like, we just need to get out of College Park and leave. Everybody's so ready to leave, and we're just happy now we're going to be able to do that.
Midnight.
Yeah.
It's midnight.
Oh my God, it's midnight. We're on our way to Spokane. Oh, definitely nice to move on. I'm so glad to be part of the Sweet 16.
It's so exciting. I mean, this is my first time doing every round, so every, next step is just a thrill for me. I'm so happy to be able to have a chance to travel across country and play another game.
We out at College Park. We out at College Park. We out at College Park.
I got one better than that. I did a running man, but I thought I'd throw my back out, all right?